Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today we're going to do something special for you, and we're going to make breakfast over on the grill, and we're going to use the Talon claw cookware. If you guys follow, you've seen us do some stuff with this before. Today we're going to do a mountain man breakfast on it, so stay tuned. So real quick, I wanted to show you guys, if you hadn't seen the product before, this Talon claw cookware, and it gets its name from this guy right here, the Talon claw removable handle, which fits right on the edge of your pan right here. On any side, you can hold your skillet just like that. Now you don't have to worry about your handle getting hot when you got it up on the grill. So we just got that pellet smoker, and that's what this product was really intended to be used for, is right up on your grill. And no worry about having to have a welding glove on to get your cast iron back off, because this stays off the grill. So let's get after it. All right, I'm gonna go over the ingredients I'm gonna use, and that's because it's what I got. And that's the great thing about Mountain Man breakfast, is what you got. Some regular breakfast sausage would be awesome. I happen to have some Carol's smoked sausage from Carol's Meat up in Georgia. I got some low sodium bacon. I got some fresh potatoes right out of the garden, and a fresh onion out of the garden. Fresh little tiny bell pepper that fell off prematurely, so we're going to go ahead, since Mrs. Backwoods don't like them anyway, don't tell her I put it in here. Alright, I got some butter, some eggs, and the only kind of cheese I had today was cheese sticks. We're going to make those work. And then we got our cast iron here. We might not need both of them, but we'll see. And over on this side, I got the pit boss fired up already. I got it set to 350. So we'll go ahead and we'll get all this stuff cut up, and we'll get ready to put them potatoes and some of that bacon going on there for sure. Alright, first thing I've got here is my potatoes, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make them fairly small dice, about like you would hash. And I'm using my DALSTRONG. This is a Gladiator series, maybe not. But it's the DALSTRONG vegetable slicing knife. You can notice those potatoes do not stick to the side of the blade, and that's why it has these holes made right into the blade. Alright, I just gotta roll over there to the side. Alright, just go through one way, come back through the other way, kind of like you're making French fries, and then just cut across. Just like that. Alright, we'll finish those up, and then we'll get to your onions. So I did 3 or 4 of those potatoes, and I want to have about maybe a cup and a half for this size skillet. About a cup and a half of those on the onion. We're just going to come in and dice it real quick. And this is the way I learned to do them. Just follow the lines of the onion, come around and cut across your line until you get to the last piece, and then go this way. Alright, we're going to keep those off to the side because we're going to get those potatoes started right now. Go ahead and let that preheat a little while. And I think we're going to do our bacon and our sausage right straight over here and get that going. Maybe not. We may use the other pan. I know I do want to do the bacon out here. I did it as a trial before. It was really good. So we're going to get that going here too very shortly. So I'm going to go ahead and just do my sausage out here. Saved a little piece to cut up and put in the mix. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and use both my Talon claws today. Need a little more real estate. Good to have two. I'm going to go ahead and get my bacon. I'm gonna put my bacon in here. Especially the real fatty kind, so I don't get parts. So I want that grease. So go ahead. This is most of the thinnest bacon I've ever seen in my life. I can read through it. You can always grab your handle, move that very easily. Alright. Now, put a little oil in the other skillet. Go ahead and get those potatoes going in there. Here you're getting hot heat from the top and the bottom. So about time to go get some seasoning. Alright, I gave those about 10 minutes, okay? Head start up in there, and I put some of our favorite seasons, some small seasoning on it. And that seasoning is excellent, especially on potatoes. So go ahead and put in the rest of our ingredients. The sausage, the bell pepper, and onions. If you don't like any one of these things, don't put it in yours. Alright? Don't put it in yours. So anytime we add ingredients, we're going to add more seasoning. There it is. This is the small seasoning. Give that a little more shake of that. Everything else is looking pretty good over here. So I was in the house and I found this thing of mushrooms hanging out, and it was like begging me to put mushrooms. They're like, please get us out of this refrigerator and put us on this Mountain Man breakfast. And I came in with a dollop of butter. Alright, so now it's getting time. We got our bacon getting crispier. Let me back up the scene there. We'll show you all that. Obviously you can do this with your existing cast iron, but that handles on your cast iron is going to be raging hot at this point. So I need to take this one out right now. We did the bacon in, and that easy. Just pop her out of there. And then you notice this grill is a little hotter on one side than the other. So we reach in there with the Talon claw and move it very easily and just rotate it. We're getting close to time. We can put in, get these, I want to crisp up the outsides of these sausage a bit. Almost time to put in our eggs and cheese. Alright, been a few more minutes. Some nice smoke from the sausage there. Go ahead and pour our egg right over top. I didn't do that very evenly, but grab it with the Talon claw here and kind of run it around. It's nice and even. Of course, every time we add ingredients, add a little more seasoning. Even though I did put some seasoning in those eggs, put a little bit more. Now I think I'm going to wait on this nice crispy bacon and put it right on the very top. So give those eggs just a few minutes to sit. While we're in there, let's turn the sausage. Let's pull that a little bit. It's starting to look really nice. Alright, I'm sure the eggs are set. They get nice and fluffy. Now, all I had was string cheese, so I just kind of strung it. Just lay it I'm gonna go ahead, just for giggles, put a little bit of scallion on top. Just like that. Now let's let that, let's check our sausages real quick. See, they're almost done. Looking pretty awesome. A few more minutes. Okay, I'm going to come in with my final ingredient. That's that bacon we did, crispy. I cut it all up. Nice layer of that all over the top. What about you guys? That's making me hungry. You want a bite of that. I know you do. Let's go in, see how it turned out. I'm gonna get me a piece right over from the corner where it gets a little crispy. See that kind of crispiness on the edges? I'm telling you right now, ain't much better than breakfast than that right there. So if you like what we're doing, please smash that like button right down there. You can subscribe to our channel right over here for another great Backwoods Gourmet video. It's going to be right up there for a whole playlist. Cooking with cast irons and Dutch ovens. It'll be right over there. We'll see you next time.